My name is Ryan Stoser, and the ecologist that I picked is Glenn Elzinga, who is a rancher from Idaho that runs an all-organic ranch. And he graduated with a degree in forestry and worked for the U.S. Forest Service for a couple of years before deciding he wanted to become a rancher. And he started on his own with his family, like with no prior ranching experience besides working for him. And when he moved to Salmon, Idaho, he discovered that a lot of the range land out there and pasture land was very used up and dry, and a lot of the grass wasn't good. So he wanted to find a way to work around that and I guess find a new way of doing things, because things have been done the same way for so long. So he started to integrate what's called high intensity grazing, which is where you rotate cows from pasture to pasture every day and give a rest period for every allotted piece of land for a certain period of time before cows come back to it. And what he found out from that was that the grass grew way better, the soil health was better, and overall just the health of the cows was better. But he's also an advocate for being organic, and he's been organic for, I believe, 30 years or so since he started his ranch. And it's also a vertically integrated ranch as well. So they sell the cows that they raise, they eventually butcher, and then sell directly to the consumer. But they also had a big problem with water, and the cows were going down in the creeks and messing up the water table in the creeks. So they decided to keep the cows out of the creeks and keep the water separate that the cows were getting, and that made the water table actually rise, and that also helped the grass as well in the surrounding pasture. But he's also a member of Real Organic Foundation, which is basically an advocate for keeping ranches and farms organic. And he goes on a lot of podcasts and talks about high intensity rotational grazing and things that he believes in. And the reason that this relates to me is because he used to be my old boss. I worked for him 2 summers ago, the summer of 24, for 3 months, and I learned a lot from him because my dad is a rancher too, and we started to integrate a lot of what he does into what we do as well.